Morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, everyone. I'm a tad late, but I'm in divine timing this morning. So hello, come on in with me. It's a beautiful day. Good morning, Miss Annie. Hi there. All right. We're not cooperating with the music this morning. I may just have to sing it. Oh boy, did I not change the restream?
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. You should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't so come on, let's play. Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
All right, let's see if we have anybody on here. Good morning, good morning. everyone. Boy, is this a morning of goof ups, huh? Hey, gotta laugh if nothing else. Good morning, good morning. I hope you all found it okay. I goofed, and I'm sorry it says chanting for change. We are not going to chant this morning. We are going to chat. So, hey, it's only one letter, right? It's not that big of a goof. So good morning, everybody. Let's see who's here. Annie, 7, Blue Jean, Kathleen Caputo, good morning. Oksana, good morning, sweet one. Deirdre, hello, thank you for sharing. I am back, I'm here. And I just had to take it off of Enlightened World because there's a show right after hours and I didn't want it to interfere with anything. So if you were there, I apologize and I hope you found it on one of the other channels. Kathy Hand, good morning. Thank you for sharing. And hi Pocky, hi Gruffy. Oh, thank you all for hanging with me. I apologize for all the confusion this morning, but you know what? It is a beautiful day. Sally, good morning. Suzanne, good morning to you. Andrea, Auntie Jean's got her coffee. She's headed upstairs, so she'll be with us shortly. Let's go into our hearts and settle the energy after a sip of coffee. And let's see what our hearts and our brains say to each other this morning. So touching your heart center, slow down the breathing, add in the love, add in the joy, add in the beautiful connection with spirit on this full moon day. Happy full moon to everyone. Just release any tension, release distraction, release all of the chaos and the chaotic energy, and focus on peace. I am enough. I am worthy. I am happy. And I am peace. And thank you for being a P for peace. Oh, Blue, you keep getting the boot. Oh, no. Well, thank you for keeping on. Ricky, Josie, good morning, good morning. Sally, you need more coffee, but all of a sudden I can't drink it. It tends to nauseate me. Yeah, I've been through that before, but I can't do without my coffee. Well, I could do without my coffee, but I choose not to. So coffee it is for me, and I'm sorry, Sally, that you're going through that. Morning, Isabel. Okay, so Thursday. Wow, this week has just insanely flown by. I was just listening because I heard something beeping. It has really flown by this week and this month. Can you believe we are on the 11th already? It's crazy. But today, my computer needs to restart. Yeah, we just got to laugh today because this day already has been insane. Today is day 700 of the Peace on Earth tour. I've been on the road 700 days. Can you wrap your brain around that? And in 1 month from today will be 2 years since I started the Peace on Earth tour journey and headed out of Florida for parts unknown. Just when I think about it, my mind can't even handle it. My brain wants to explode. Like, what do you mean it's been that long? It feels like just yesterday that I drove out of Florida. It feels like just yesterday I was visiting with you, Sally and Tony and Christina and all of the ones that I met up there in Michigan, and then headed into New York and Pennsylvania and got to be with you, Suzanne. It's like there's no way it could be 2 years, but it really is 2 years. Incredible. And we are going to have a celebration on that 2-year mark. I know. Gail Zimmerman, good morning, sweet one. I keep missing the opportunity to be with Gail when I come up that way. And Gail, I really want to change that. I want to meet you and get to sit with you and have a cup of coffee or just share life with you. So let's make that happen this year on the journey. I really would like to come by and see you. Maybe I can drag Auntie Jean over that way too. She's going to be with me, you know. She's traveling up to Vermont. So yeah, incredible. So let me know if you're going to be available and let's get together. I wish you were coming to our retreat, Gail. That would be amazing to have you there. And Oksana, I know it is. It's just mind-blowing to see that. And there's our Auntie Jean. Yes, 700 days on the road. Wow. Kathy says, I hope it slows down the next few days to enjoy the company of Marlena and Luke. I'm so happy that they're there and happy that you get to spend time with them. All right. What is peace? You know, last night in the blog, the angels were writing about peace. So many people have different concepts of what peace is. And, you know, it's more than just ending a conflict. It's more than the absence of war or fighting. Peace is huge. Peace is to me, it's that feeling inside that everything is working perfectly, like our Marietta teaches us. You know, that's peace. It's contentment, it's calm, it's sitting with nature and talking to a tree or hugging a tree, sitting at a beautiful lake. So what's your concept of peace? I would love to hear how you define it, because we all define it differently, don't we? But yet we say we want peace, and we want peace on our earth. Where's our Deirdre? She can tell us what peace is, I'm sure. But I don't know if she got kicked off when when I had to do the redo of what we're doing this morning. We're not chanting. We are the Morning Cuppa. I'm reading the comment, Jean. Our ghost is really active this morning. I think she doesn't want us to leave. You know, she's very active and very interesting, the spirit that's here in Sherry's house. So yeah, I think she must have turned all of our alarms off, because mine went off at 6 o'clock our time. And I did turn that off because I didn't want to be up at 6 o'clock this morning. I was a little tired. So when I turned the 6 o'clock alarm off, I made sure the 6:45 was on and it never went off. All right, Deirdre, peace to me is when every living being has contentment and joy in their hearts. I love that. What a specific, great, amazing, wonderful explanation. And you're so right, Deirdre. It has to start in our hearts. It has to start inside. We can't wish for peace in our world and have chaos in our hearts. It's not going to happen. So let's hold that vision as Deirdre explains it. Let's hold that vision and see it real, feel it real. Peace in our hearts, every one of us. Hold that vision, hold that intention. And wasn't it simply perfect? Absolutely. And Isabel, I love yours too. Peace is following God's footprints. Yeah, we just do that. If we just stay in the knowingness of who we are and what we are, and we strive to be the best we can be, to not inflict any harm on anybody, not hurt, not be hurtful in our words or our actions or our thoughts. We're going to hold that peace inside when we do that. Blue, peace is the way I walk my life path. Peace is the beating of my heart, and each breath I take with joy, love, and the grace to know peace unfolds with each moment of now. I certainly love that. So beautiful. Suzanne, your guaranteed alarm every morning is Luna. Well, these guys tried to get me up at about 6 o'clock or so after the alarm went off. They're like, oh, we heard something. We know you're going to get up. So, yeah, it just didn't work this morning. So it is what it is. And we are here finally all together. Kathy Hand, peace is walking with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, it is. And walking each other home, as Ram Dass says, home is in our hearts. So if we keep seeing and envisioning ourselves hand in hand, walking toward that perfect heart, that perfect love, then we're going to find that peace as we do that walk. Auntie Jean, peace is living in love. We have peace already if we live in love. Yeah. Suzanne, I am at peace when my heart is full of love. Love really is the only thing that matters. It's the only thing that's real. And if we can just remember that always, when we start to go into fear or sadness or anger, any of those lower vibration emotions, just remember that's not real. Only love is real. And the mantra that we use so much really helps when you start going into any of those other states of being. Just say, only love and light is welcome here. Only love and light is welcome in my heart. And when you do that and you make that commitment, because that is a commitment to stay in grace, to stay in that state of love and being uplifted by that energy, you're going to find that everything else just falls away. You can't stay in the energy of love and fear at the same time. They just will not mix together. It's like oil and water. One of them's going to rise to the top. And which one will it be? I choose love. I choose peace. And at any given moment, we can do that. At any given moment, we can stop what we're doing. We can hit that pause button and we can say, not today. Today, I choose peace. Today, I choose to stay in my heart where only love and light is welcome. Oh, Kathy, yeah, the anxiety doesn't help any. When you go into anxiety, you go into the spin, the chaos, and then it's a process to get back out of it. Hit the pause button. So just tell Bob that Mama P said, hit the pause button and go back into his heart where everything is working perfectly. We manifest from that reality that everything is working perfectly, that there's no need to be anxious, there's no need to be afraid. You know, you guys, I don't get angry very often. It does happen, it really does. But I got angry this week because a potential client was being told that she should be afraid. And I'm like, no, we don't need to be afraid of anything. Sure, there are bad things that happen in the world, but if we stay in our high vibration, we are going to be able to conquer whatever it is that might look threatening, that might look like it could harm us. Stay in that high vibration and then use your brain cells. Think about what you're afraid of. What are you afraid of and why are you afraid of it? And turn that around then to there's really nothing to be afraid of if I'm under God's divine plan, if I'm under God's care, and I know that I'm protected by God and by his powerful angels that he gave us. He gave us these angels. It's a gift we have from God that we are protected, we are loved, we are healed. Whatever our need is, there's an angel for that. And when we stay in the grace of God, nothing can touch us. Using that grace and using the power of who we are, standing in our divine authority, there's absolutely no need to be afraid. So let's throw fear out the window. Tammy Fisk, good morning, good morning. And Tammy, any rumblings or any inkling that there may be a birth today or anytime shortly? I know it's definitely going to happen over the next few days. We have a baby pool going on, you guys. We're choosing what we think is going to be the arrival time, the day and time, and how much that baby's going to weigh. So we have this little baby pool going on. The only thing you win out of the pool is bragging rights. There's no booby prize. But if you want to choose, just get into that pool. And we already have lots of guesses already. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Santa says, I pulled an orb card for us. Archangel Zadkiel's energy moving towards the sun to absorb some of the energy. This orb offers healing and transmutation of blocks within you, your home and family. Choosing this card suggests you look at those things that prevent you from loving and living totally. Your guidance is to call on the violet flame of Archangel Zadkiel to dissolve them. Sounds like just what we were talking about, Oksana. Thank you for pulling that card. All right, so I did pull the Kuan Yin card. I just haven't read it yet. I have it in my hand. I'm going to read it. Sally says, I choose love and peace, but also understanding that not every day will be good and that I will be okay, as those days need to be experienced for my path to move forward. Yeah, we're going to have challenges. That's the thing. We are going to have struggles. We're in the 3D world, but we don't have to stay in that spin. We don't have to give in to the low vibrations. It is a choice. And when those struggles come, when those fires start up and things start to get heated, we have a choice to make. Are we going to go with that low vibration? Are we just going to give in and say, okay, knock me down? Not me. I always say, not today. That's the way I have lived my life for years now. I refuse to be knocked down again. It's happened too many times. I've learned that I have choices that it's my choice what my vibration is going to be, not somebody else's, not some circumstance. Yeah, there's going to be bad things that happen. There's going to be people that decide to hurt other people. And there's going to be people that decide to hurt us. But you know what? We don't have to go into that hurt. We give our power away when we decide to let that hurt us. We give our power away when we say, okay, do what you're going to do, and I'll go with that. No, stand up, stand in your power, and be unapologetically happy. Be happy and be joyful, and turn that around from that low vibration. Go into the higher vibrations. Julie Kiss. Hi, sweetheart. Julie, it was so good to see you on TikTok yesterday. I just loved when I saw your name pop up. And wow, we had beautiful, amazing TikTok session yesterday. You guys should come on in because we're building a real peapod community there. All right, Kuan Yin. She wants me to read what she wants to say. Love makes all things possible. Here we go again. She knew what we were going to say today. Love makes all things possible. Take your time. Commit to your inner journey and don't give up. The Divine Mother is always there. Success will be yours. Absolutely, Suzanne Millard. Instead of reacting, take back your power and stay in the energy of love, which makes all things possible. Even if it looks daunting, even if it looks like it's something that is going to be huge for you to go through. You know, I was listening to someone that I look up to and listen to as a mentor. He was talking about this full moon, which is a super moon and beautiful, as a matter of fact. Jean Lorio and I went out and looked at it last night and put our crystals out to be charged by it. But this guy I was listening to was talking about how sometimes, and I've done this too, sometimes we talk about, oh, the energy is just so high and it's going to be hard to make it through this energy. And, you know, this moon is putting out this huge amount of pull, and it's going to be so difficult these days that we're in. And he said, you know, I was one of those, and I used to really buy into that. I didn't have a choice, that I had to go with whatever that flow was. But once I took my power back, then I realized I don't have to do that. It could be a high energy, and it is a very high energy, but I don't have to let it pull me down to the ground. I don't have to let it interfere with my life. That's a choice I'm making. If I give in and say, okay, let me just let you mess with me right now, and I'll go into that energy spin. We don't have to, you guys. That's the beauty of it. Everything he was saying, I'm like, oh, you sound like me. You know, let's look at the positive. Let's look at what we can do, not what we can't do. And what we can do is take our power back. What we can do is unapologetically say, not today. Today I choose love. Today I choose to only let love and light rule my life, not any fear, not any outside influence that we see. And I'm putting outside in quotes because really it's all inside of us. So take your power back. Yeah, it's going to be things that happen. There's going to be situations. But you know what? We have the control. If we are going to vibrate in a high vibration above all of that chaos, raising up to the higher dimensions to stay in peace, like we were talking about. Peace is inside of us, that calmness, that joy, that happiness. It's all inside. So when you see things that are turning up on the outside and you feel like you have to churn with it, you don't. It's a choice that we make. And that's really what turned my life around when I decided I wasn't going to let anything knock me down on the ground again. I was going to stand up for myself. We all have to stand in our power. Nobody's going to stand in our power for us. You have to stand in your own divine authority and your authenticity as a spirit being. I know I missed some of your comments, and I know it is getting past prayer time. So please let me know if there's anything we can lift you up for this morning. And we'll go into a moment of prayer. Sally says, I've learned how to transmute those negative energies into more positive choices and love it. Absolutely. Jean says, the moon was so beautiful last night. I went ahead and put my crystals out to absorb the energy. They were rained on this morning. Blue, which crystal is damaged by water. I know there's some of them that don't like water, and you want to make sure that they don't get soaked. I think that's the thing. If they get wet, that's one thing, but if they're really sitting in water and immersed in water, it might do some damage to some of the crystals. And Suzanne says, me too, Sally. That's what kept me going these past 2 years. Yeah, just changing that negative into a positive. Absolutely, Suzanne. Love is a choice. Yep, Sally, that's when I step back and let it pass and listen to the body. We create our own outcomes. We do. We are the creators of how our world is going to look. We decide with our thoughts, with our words. Thoughts become things. They are so powerful and so important. And the more I listen to Neville Goddard, to my main mentor right now, that's helping me to understand so much about manifesting and so much that that we really have power over, that we make the decision, we make the choice, and it's all in God's divine plan. So if we're having the thought, that's coming from somewhere. It's either coming from our ego, which will be more fear-based, or it's coming from the divine, which will remind us who we are and that we are love and we are light, and that we have that choice in every given moment to listen to it. So which one are you listening to? Are you listening to the ego that's going to always pull you down, or are you listening to God who will always pull you up? And I choose up, up, up to a higher plane, as our Marietta says. Okay, so what prayers do we have? Deirdre, thank you. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia, and for world peace. Yes, yes. Blue says most crystals that end in "ite" should not be put in water or get wet. Thank you. And Sally, I talked about in class last night and could tell the moment each student's light turned on. I loved watching all the aha moments. You know, Sally, that's why I'm loving TikTok right now. I really am loving this platform and talking about spirituality on TikTok, because there's so many that are absorbing the energy. They just don't have a spiritual community or a spiritual place where they can be raw and real and ask the questions and open up. And it's like a rose opening up in that beautiful community that's being built. And I really love when I see some of you come in there. I love all of us to be on TikTok and to have a beautiful discussion there every afternoon. I'm on at 4:44 every afternoon, and I would love to see more of you. Jean says, I feel so blessed. This time is so hard for so many because I'm having the happiest time of my life. Imagine traveling, laughing, and being with the Earth Angel of Love. I love you, Jean. This has been and is a most amazing journey. It's Teri and Jean's excellent adventure. And if you know that reference, you'll know that we are just having the time of our life. We're even going to go to a speakeasy. We haven't decided which night we're going to do that, but it's coming up. All right, guys, we got to get into our prayer before the top of the hour. So let's get with it. Prayers for Tony, who isn't feeling so well. I'm getting more followers there, so soon I will be doing readings and maybe some spiritual and life guidance as well. That's awesome, Sally. Yeah, we're trying to get Monsi up to the 1,000 mark so she can be live with me. And we're going to be doing some readings together and probably some card pulls. But every day it has been the most amazing people that come in and are just hungry for love and hungry for confirmations from their loved ones. All right, so let's go into our hearts. What a beautiful time together this morning. Just take a breath into your heart center. Just know that you are love. Say that. Say it to yourself or out loud. I am love. Let that be your story in every moment, knowing that you are love. You were created by love to be love. And that is your true being. That's who you are inside of all of this other chaos, all of this other spin that's happening on our 3D world. At the center of your being, you are love. Let's get in touch with that right now. Just breathe in love and breathe out love. Breathe in peace and breathe out peace. Breathe in joy and breathe out joy. Keep focusing on the breath. As you focus on that breath, and it opens up a channel inside of you, starting in the heart center. See that channel of light moving upward. As it moves upward, all the chakras, the throat, the third eye, and the crown, all of them are expanding and opening. See it opening your communication center in the throat. And communication is two ways. So it's for you to reach your energy upward toward God, and it's for spirit and the divine to bring messages into you. Now see that channel of light going to your third eye, expanding and opening, softening your energy, releasing anything other than love. And then going to the crown. And as it opens up that crown chakra, you might feel energy movement at the top of your head. You might feel like something crawling or widening in your energy field. Just allow that energy to move upward. Going up now to the fifth dimension, rising up to your higher self. And just sit for a moment. This is your friend. This is you in your higher self form. Just say hello. Just say a greeting this morning. Say, I love you, and embrace your higher self. That self that knows who you are, that retains that energy of pure, unconditional love with no judgment, no criticism, only love. And now let's move the energy higher going up into the sixth dimension where we create. Just pick up an energy there, just like you would pick up a ball. Bring that ball of energy right into you, into your channel, so that whatever you wish to create today, what you want to manifest today, you've pulled energy from that sixth dimension to bring it into material form. And then let's move higher. We're going to go to the galactic dimension. Just be immersed in that energy right now. Find that instant knowingness, that instant awareness of who you are and the guidance that we receive from the help we have in the galactic realm. And then let's move our energy along with all of our prayer requests and bring it to the divine, asking God, however you perceive God to be, whatever name you call that divine one, just ask to be seen and heard and acknowledged. Ask for all of these prayers to be answered for the good of all, not just one. And sometimes we think we know what's best for that person we're praying for. But when we turn it over to the divine, we lose all attachment to the outcome. And we just ask for everything that is brought forth to be seen and acknowledged. Let's ask Divine Mother for guidance, for help in nurturing and loving each other. Let's ask Christ, the Master Healer, to touch whatever needs to be healed inside of us and in our loved ones and on our planet. Asking for that loving healing to go right into the core of Mama Gaia. Our earth needs so much help right now. So let's call on this beautiful divinity to help with that. Let's ask for that Holy Spirit in each one of us to want the very best outcome for our planet, for there to be peace on our earth, for each being to feel that peace in their hearts. And now let's bring our energy back through that channel, knowing we've been touched by the divine this morning, pulling all of that beautiful energy down through that channel of light, back down through all the dimensions, through the crown chakra, the third eye, throat, and anchor it there in the heart. Let that love grow throughout this day. With each breath you take, with each step you take, make it one of love. And now let's reach down into the earth plane, that beautiful crystalline center that's being bathed in this full moon energy. Just put your energy down there for a moment. Set your intention that you're going to the core of Mama Gaia, touching a crystal there that's been recharged. Which crystal calls to you? Which one do you want to reach out and grab and just hold in your energy field? It's calling to you. So when you respond, you know which one is working with your energy right now. I'm feeling an amethyst for myself. So I'm just going to pull that amethyst energy into me. And I want you all to do the same. Whatever crystal is calling your name, whatever one is reaching out, just pull the energy of it. Pull it back up through the bottom of your feet. Keep your roots down there in that crystal center and pull the energy up, up, up to your heart, mixing it in with the divine energy. And what a beautiful combination. And now breathe in the love once more. And breathe out the love. And take a big breath in We're going to give it to each other on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I see you all started that without me, and that's beautiful. Thank you. I love you. It's our magic potions. Potions. I can't even say it. It's the magic that happens here every day. So give it away, give it away, give it away now, and love on each other and lift each other. And we're going to have Leo take us out of here. We have just enough time to play his song, our song. Sorry, Leo. He made it for us. And here we go. A cuppa full of joy. I hope that you all really felt that energy. I felt that so powerfully this morning. Connecting in with the divine, connecting in with Mama Gaia. And let's hold that love in our hearts all day long. Take it away, Leo.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the choice is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Cuppa full of joy. Cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa. Give me cuppa joy. 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 Give me a cuppa joy.
Woo. Thank you. I love you. Stay in the magic. Stay in the love in your heart and give it away. give that love away out to every person on the planet and watch it expand, watch it come back to you. Stay in your hearts, stay blessed, and I will see you later today at 4:44 Eastern. Come on to TikTok with me. You guys will love the community we're building there. Namaste, y'all. See you later.